Baptista's house.
Madam, we are rid of Listio.
And Faith, he'll have a lusty widow now, who'll be wooed and wedded in a day.
God give him joy.
Aye, he'll tame her.
Is there such a thing?
Faith, he's gone to taming school.
The taming school? What? Is there such a place?
Aye, mistress, and Petruchio is master, who teaches strips 11 and 20 long. The tame may shrew, and charm her shattering tongue.
Scene 8. Verona, Petruchio's house.
And how fares my Kate?
Mistress, what cheer?
Faith, as cold as can be.
And what news with you, miss?
Here's gown your worship requested.
Why, 'tis lewd and filthy. Come, let me have bigger.
I'll have no bigger. This don't fit the time. And besides, gentlewomen wear such gowns as these.
And when you are gentle, you shall have one too. But not until then.
That will not be in haste.
Why, sir, I trust that I may have leave to speak, and speak I will. I am no child, no babe. Your betters have endured me say my mind, and if you cannot, best you stop your ears. My tongue will tell the anger of my heart, or else my heart, concealing it, will break. And rather than it shall, I will be free even to the uttermost, as I please in words.
Oh, mercy God. What masquerade stuff is this? What is this, a sleeve? Nay, 'tis more like a demi-cannon.
I never saw a better fashioned gown, more quaint, more pleasing, nor more commendable.
I think she'd like to have me the cap of her gown.
You bid me make it orderly and well.
And briefness, the gown is not particular. Come, Kate. We will into your father's house, even in these honest mean habiliments. For it is our purses shall be poor, and our garments poor. For it is the mind that makes the body rich. As the sun breaks through the darkest cloud, so honor appears in the meanest habit. What? Is the jade better than the... Or is the adder better than the eel, because his painted skin contents the eye? No, I say, neither art thou the worst in this mean array and poor fortune. And if thou countest it shame, lay it on me. And therefore frolic. We will henceforth to your father's, to sport and feast at his table. I say it's 7 o'clock. Well, we may make it there by dinner time.
I dare assure you, sir, 'tis almost 2, and 'twill be supper time ere you come there.
It shall be 7 ere I go to my horse. Look what I say, or do, or think to do. You are still crossing. Let it alone. I will not go today. And ere I do, it shall be what o'clock I say it is.
Scene 9. A few days later, Padua, at Baptista's house. A banquet in honor of the marriages of Lucentio and Bianca, and Hortensio and the wealthy widow.
No one could say this, Sir Petruchio. I think thou hast the veriest true of all.
Well, I say no, and therefore, for assurance, let each one of us call upon his wife, and he whose wife is most obedient and comes when he doth consent for her, shall win a wager in which we shall propose.
Content. What is the wager?
20 crowns.
I will wager as much upon my hawk or hound, but 20 times as much upon my wife.
100 crowns then.
Match. 'Tis done.
Who shall begin?
That will I. Trinio, bid your mistress come to me.
I go.
Son, I'll be your house Bianca comes.
I'll bear no house. I'll bear it all myself. How now, what news?
Sirs, my mistress bids me send you word that she is busy, and she cannot come.
She is busy and cannot come. Is that an answer?
Sir Trenio, go and entreat my wife to come to me forthwith.
Entreat her nay. She must needs come.
Do what you can, sir. Yours will not be entreated. Now, where's my wife?
She says you have some goodly jest in hand. She will not come. She bids you come to her.
Oh, worse and worse. Oh, vile. Oh, intolerable. Not to be endured. Sugumio, go to your mistress. Say I command her to come to me.
I know her answer.
What?
She will not.
Here comes Catherine.
I pray you, sir, what is your will that you sent for me?
Where is your sister and Hortensio's wife?
They sit conferring by the parlor fire.
Go, and fetch them henceforth to me.
'Tis a wonder, if you speak of a wonder.
Now fair befall thee, son Petruchio. The wager thus won. And unto their losses I shall add 20,000 crowns. Another dowry to another daughter, for she is changed as she has never been.
Nay, I'll win the wager better yet, and show more for obedience. For you have found virtue in obedience. She has to bring your forward wives as victim to a woman.
Lord, why? What a foolish duty call you this?
I would your duty is foolish too. The foolishness of your duty has cost me 100 crowns since supper time.
The more fool you for laying on my duty.
Captain, I charge thee. Tell these headstrong women what duty they owe to their husbands.
Come, come, you're mocking. We shall have no telling.
Come, and first begin with her.
She shall not.
She shall, and first begin with her.
Fie, and knit that threatening unkind brow, and dart not scornful glances from those eyes toward thy lord, thy king, thy governor. It blots thy beauty as frost to bite the meads, confounds thy fame as whirlwind shake their buds, and in no sense is meet or amiable. A woman moved is like a fountain troubled, muddy, ill-seeming, thick, and while it is so, none so dry or thirsty will deign to sip or touch one drop of it. Thy husband is thy lord, thy life, thy keeper, thy head, thy sovereign, one that cares for thee, and for thy maintenance commits his body to painful labors, both by sea and land, to watch the night in storms, the day in cold, whilst thou liest warm at home, secure and safe, and craves no other tribute at your hands but love, fair looks, and true obedience. Too little payment for so great a debt. Even such duty as the subject owes the prince, even such a woman oweth to her husband. But when she is froward, peevish, sullen, sour, and not obedient to his honest will, what is she but a foul-containing rebel and graceless traitor to her loving lord? I am ashamed that women are so simple to offer war when they should kneel for peace, or seek for rule, supremacy, and sway when they are bound to serve, love, and obey. Why are our bodies soft and weak and smooth, enough to toil and trouble in the world, but that our soft conditions and our hearts should well agree with our external parts? Come, you froward and unable worms. My mind hath been as big as one of yours. My heart is great. My reason hath me more to bandy word for word and frown for frown. Now I see our lances are but straws. Our strength is weak. Our weakness past compare. That seeming to be most, which we indeed least are. Then veil your stomachs, for it is no boot. And place your hand below your husband's foot, in token of which duty, if you please, my hand is ready. May it do him peace.
Why, there's a wench. Come, and kiss me, Kate.
Now go thy ways. Thou hast tamed a curse true.
'Tis a wonder that by your leave she shall be tamed so.
So I decided we should play it, but then they told me that I couldn't play unless I wrote a song about the taming of the shrew. So I wrote a song about the taming of the shrew. I think the hardest thing to do was to stay and tame that shrew. Once again, love it grew to be the strongest of the two. And now I'm head over my own views. And I hope that this wound on my cheek heals. Allow me to say I'm not sorry today. Allow me to say that I hope we would be okay. Allow me to say that I think we should run away. Allow me to say
I think the smartest thing to do was to fall in love with you, and everything I used to say was at that moment thrown away. And now I'm stuck here in Padua to marry my sweet Bianca. Allow me to say
I'm not sorry today.
allow me to say
I think we would be okay.
Well, I get the fun part. Let's see, is the cast supposed to come out, Michelle?
Yes.
Come on out, cast. One more time. Great hands and helpers as well, lighting. All of you, come on out. Servers. Well, as you can tell, there's a lot of talent here. And there's a lot of disciplines that this venture has crossed. I saw boys using sewing machines. I saw art. They constructed these with some instruction. Did all the artwork on this. Their costumes, of course, the parts that they memorized. Research projects. Checking out Shakespearean culture, the music, the history. And if you haven't been into room 1 in the hallway there, we'd like to ask you to do that because they have their presentation boards on display. We need to have you vote because there's a special award that won't be presented tonight. You'll find out next week whose presentation board is overall the grand prize winner, and that's the popular vote from you. And there's a mechanism for you to vote once you're in room 1. So please do that. I get the privilege right now, however, to present some awards for those presentation boards, which were a lot of work. First place, first of all, for the 7th and 8th grade. Ninth and 10th grade, first place presentation board, Matthew Walters. And the 11th and 12th grade, first place presentation board, Ray Burbay. Okay, I misspoke here a minute ago. We do have a grand prize as far as previous judging, but there's a People's Choice. That's the one that you're going to be voting on when you go through this, a People's Choice. So we do have a grand prize overall, and it goes to Master Brandon.
This is our family night. We wanted our first night, our first production to be especially for you because we love you. And we just think that this is so special. And as I look out the audience, I see 10 years, over 10 years. Some of us have been around that long, and we show it. I see members from our very first board that are here, the people who had the vision to start this school, who prayed that we would start this school, and who had the vision to start it. I see the hard work and the sweat and the tears represented in this room, and I see our current generation of kids, and it's very moving for me. But you know what? This dinner tonight was just a little thing for us to do together as a family, to remember that we really are a family in a very large sense, and in a very deep sense. And we just wanted to thank all of you who are currently here, and thank those of you who have helped us in the past as well, and to remember the heritage from which we've come. And there are just some special people tonight that we need to recognize. Ordinarily, this kind of thing is done at the last night of your production, which will be tomorrow night, and I hope that if you had a good time tonight, you would please go home and make a few phone calls, okay? We'd appreciate it. We're not maxed out. out yet for tomorrow night. We can hold more people when we don't have the dinner going on. And so we would love to completely pack out this place tomorrow night. So if you can make those phone calls, we'll still take some reservations. Mrs. Beziak is right here. Raise your hand. She'll still take reservations tomorrow until we fill it up. But anyway, we just could not have possibly done this without an army of volunteers. And I realize that absolutely, practically everybody here needs a thank you in some way. And I can't fully do that completely. But there are a few people that I really do want to highlight. Everybody has done everything from send us in fabric, to do some sewing, to do a lot more than that, to making sure that we had the cookbooks and all the paraphernalia that we needed, the knives, I mean, everything. There is no way we could thank all of you. But we do want to highlight a few people who gave above and beyond what you can even imagine. Somebody asked me, well, did you just go ahead and did you buy those costumes? Or did you rent them or borrow them? And the answer is no. Those were made. Those were all made. It was a fabulous thing that was done for us. Well, the first thing to do is to thank our servers and the kids that have worked so hard tonight. So I'd just like to thank them.